coming, they're coming. Another one right on you. Two Porsche P cars, four back, two of them. Two back now, two of them, they're racing really hard. Be careful with them, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? Getting started here. Hopefully things go smooth. I almost got that global rating up to 100. Hopefully we can get some more people to join up here. Yeah, I'm not sure why the audio cuts out like this. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. 22. Not bad. So I've kind of figured out that the ranked racing, I'm not sure it matters. Maybe it matters a little bit how good the players are in your split, but it seems to give more points if there's just more people overall. So anytime there's 2 or more splits, I always get more points, even if the competition is not very good. So if I can get one more win, I should be able to get a global rating of 100, which would be nice. Even though there are some people who are definitely better. Hopefully everyone gets in. There we go. I still have the tire bug. It's rare, I think, but I have to toggle the pressures or they'll come out really high. I'm going to hit a lot of traffic. Whoa, people. The tires warmed up here. Wow. Whoa, dude. Please let me by. Oh man, give it to me, but oh, jeez. That lag. I thought I was gonna ram him. Hopefully he lets me buy because his lap's not going to count. I think he just came from the pits. Yep, thank you. I got slowed up a little bit there, but at least I can set up some kind of time. So I've been working on the tune a little bit. I have tweaked it. I still got some things I want to test. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't think I went over that line, but oh well. Trying to take down the meta today. Break too early there. Please don't get in my way. Lost some time there.
Good stuff. Quickest lap of the session.
Should be able to do better than that. Lost a little bit there. I hit the brakes too early. Alright, let's have a push lap here. Pushing a little too hard, but I think I'm getting caught in traffic anyway, so it's not a big deal. I didn't want to hit him. We'll stop there. Hey Rusty, I have it set to 1.1. There, hopefully you can see that. I'm on the Logitech G Pro, so that's my wheelbase and in-game global settings are in the description of the YouTube stream. Hey, thanks, Zaz. Yeah, especially. So I would say that the 4GT is the kind of the meta. So I'm trying to use something else, get the C8R competitive. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I think in practice I have done better than that. I've had the potential to get into 211s, but I've never done it yet. I feel like I'm always just a few tenths slower in the race than I am in the practice.
You've done it. That's pole, mate. Amazing job.
But yeah, it's the 4GT. I prefer the way the Corvette feels because the rear end, it rotates a little easier, which I like. I like to just barely move the steering wheel. I feel like you have to be a little more aggressive with the inputs on the Ford. And I don't know about that. I have some more things I want to try though, because there is some tweaks I made that definitely help produce some of the time gains. Everything's pretty much stock, but I think you probably saw my diff settings, and then the ride height and camber make a big difference. I'm still working with that. All right, so I still have the bug. I have to toggle these, or else they'll come out like 31 PSI or something. I have to toggle them before I hit drive. Thanks, guys. I need them. always wait to join in because the tire pressures keep going down and they don't reset when the countdown begins. Oh, don't get me. Gotta warm those tires up a little bit. Even though the temps are good, it still takes like a lap or two before they're really sticky. We got Vader behind us. Yeah, the camber's the key to taking this turn flat out. That and the ride height adjustments. With the default tune, you have to lift there a little bit. I leave it at 100%, but I have load cell pedals, so I hate anything that requires me to brake 100%. Like I have to mash on my pedals pretty hard to hit 100%. I actually really like the braking in this game. I know it's probably a little sensitive for what most people like, but I find it's less sensitive than Race Room, which I really like, but it's close to that, and a lot less sensitive. Like if you play BMG or BeamNG, the brakes are very sensitive in that one. Not mean to cut that like that. I think it's actually quicker not to do that for me. It seems like it slows me up because I have to worry about the car oversteering too much if I do that. Oh. Let's go, baby. Oh, man, some of the new penalties are brutal, though. I can go off by a pixel and get like 14 seconds. Alright. Lay down a good one. It's easier to take that flat out in the Corvette if you're smooth on the wheel. It wants to rotate so easy. Compared to the Ford. Guy behind me is pretty quick. Mess that up a little bit. Should be able to get into the 212s this time if I can hit this last chicane. Yeah, they took the marbles away. I hate that. Yeah, Rusty. It always feels good to get into the 12s. I feel like 12s and GTE here is a really, really good time. If you can get into the 12s, you're going to win most of the time here. Yeah, I lost a little time back there. I had a little bit of a twitch. Had to let up so I didn't go into the sand, or at least dip a tire.
We're coming up to the back marker. They were all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past. Comfortable lead now. Second place car isn't gaining ground, so keep it up.
Yesterday I had a comfortable lead like this, and then went to look at chat and ran off the road. Almost lost it. I got the lead back in the final chicane. Finally hit that well.
Marker in front didn't look great practice, so don't take any chances.
Not a great lap, but much better final chicane than I have been doing.
Go to second is stable. Continue running your race, no pressure from behind.
Good question, Sazard. I haven't driven the GT3s here yet. They're going to be a little slower, I think, but I would probably set it up very similar to how I have this car set up.
We're coming up to a back marker. They were all over the track a few laps back, so be careful getting past.
That felt good. I didn't really gain any time, but that was a slide. Lost time. Trying to push it a little more, see where I can push it, but it's just not there right now. Oh. Maybe I didn't hit the brake as hard as normal or something. Felt weird.
Car behind you isn't closing the gap. Keep your rhythm and stay focused.
Thank you, sir. Keep messing up, trying to push too much. Finally took that well. brakes too early. You got to kind of time it where it straightens out. There's not really a good sign, at least not for me.
It's the last lap. White flag out. You're in front. Finish it off.
Oh boy. Thank you.
Approaching a boot marker. Be careful getting past.
I had to be in close to track limits there on the inside. I used the RS track wheel that they came out with. I used the round wheel on Beam MG a lot, but the track wheel, I'm just better with it. Something about it. Whoa, sorry, dude. I thought he was going to run wide, and I was going to sneak under him real quick. He may have had just a little bit of whiplash from getting loose. There's something about the way I grip it that I just feel more comfortable. I'm able to keep the car on the limit easier. Man, my tires are wearing thin or something. I keep coming in too deep there in that last chicane. Alright, good race, guys. Taking down the meta there. See all those 4 GTs. Please don't disconnect. I'll run out of fuel here in just a second. I have the fuel pretty tight. Right there it is. Everybody will start coming through me while we wait. So what do you guys drive? Do you have the GTE DLC? I haven't driven all the cars, mainly just the Ford and the C8R. The Ford is, when set up correctly, a touch quicker. Or at least at the tracks I've tried it. At first I thought they were kind of even, but then I started messing with the Ford a little bit. It's really strong. There we go.
Job today. Thanks for the big effort. Big thanks to the crew for their hard work.
Yeah, the GT is. I've only tested a few tracks, but the tracks I tested, it was a good 5 to 7 tenths faster than what I can do in the C8R. I'm hoping it will improve those to the global to 100. Yesterday, I don't think the global rating updates right away. See, I didn't get any extra. It does the top two. Both of those came with races that had 2 splits. Same with these two. All these are just. It was just a single split, and some of those had a couple of good drivers in it also. So I'm not sure what to do next. Thinking. So I don't really like Lexington the way it's currently set up because you can cut across the pit lane on T1, which I don't like doing. But I haven't really. I've only done one race in MX5. I tried to do one yesterday. I got disconnected. I haven't done anything in here. Maybe we'll try this just to do it. I don't have a setup or anything really. I think I have a car set up with the fuel. We can do a community race if there's enough people. Maybe we'll try that after this. It would probably be more fun. Let me know in the chat if you guys want to do a community race and what you would like to do. I'm really only competitive right now in the GTE. That's the only cars I've spent much time in as far as trying to tune them. Outside of that, I'm just average. Okay, Rusty. Did you want to try to do the LMP race or just do a community race right now? One thing with community, I just want to make sure we'd have enough people. What kind of custom lobby would you guys want to do? All right. I don't know what's. Oh, I think this is the meta car for this series. I was thinking GT4 just because I haven't driven those a lot, but I don't know if they're how good they are at the moment. Maybe NGT. I'll just go with the M3. What Kyalami? I feel like that's a good track. I like that in Forza. It supports 32. Do we want damage on? I don't know. I'm going to allow assist. People, what do you guys think? I don't use the assist, but I think that might be best. Here, we'll do that. I feel like 5 laps is usually good. That way it's not too long. Alright guys, join in if you want to. All skill levels welcome. I'm much faster in GTE than I am in these cars. I don't have a special tune for these cars. It'll be just trying to get my force feedback the way I like it and using the defaults basically. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to step away for a second while I'm waiting for people to join up. Alright, we've got 2. Hopefully we can get a few more in here. Hey, what's up, Tamo? Trying to get a little community race going here. The good thing about these is we can keep them. People can. Yeah, I'm willing to do whatever lap count, but I think lap here is probably going to be about 1:50, give or take. So 5 laps is pretty good. Nice, thanks, Rusty. Hey, yeah, Tamo. I feel like the updates are making it more stable for some people. It's definitely still breaking it for others. But overall, I've had a chance to start tuning, and I have to say the physics engine is better than people are giving it credit for. When it comes to rake, like Forza didn't really support that, but and camber, which in LMU you pretty much run minimum camber, which isn't it's normally the opposite. Like IMSA is going to have rules where they limit the amount of camber they can run and stuff like that in GT3. So still digging into that, but it seems pretty good. Yeah, pretty much. Like it's a game that to me it has a lot of potential. Just it needs a lot of polish still. Come on, guys. I know there's more than 3 of you out there that can join up. So how are things your way, Tamo? Still kind of the same? Have you had the urge to do any race room or anything lately? There we go. Oh, maybe they're switching cars. Oh. Yeah, Forza should have said something beforehand, and they shouldn't have said it in such a odd way. Like it was at the yeah, I got you. I thought that was probably the case. You don't like Kyalami, Rusty? I can change it if people. I haven't driven here a lot. Uh, I drove it. Like I love this track in Forza. I guess people are leaving. Well, this is what I was afraid of, not being able to get enough people to join in. Yeah, that sounds good, Tamo. Yeah, no rush on that. I don't know that you're missing a lot. Just a lot of frustration. Well, Rusty, um, should we back out and do a ranked race or something? I don't think we're going to get enough people. Oh, do people want to do? Well, we can. Here, let me. Hey, no worries, Azure. Um, People can drive whatever they want. Oh, that may make it worse. That's one car I need to drive. I bet the Audi would be a good GT3 car. Should we just go GT3? I've got the assist on if people need it. I'm good either way. Yeah, Tamo, we'll see. We'll see where the game is when you come back. Yeah, race rooms. Um, the handling force feedback is so good in that game. The like LMUs, the badges. I got killed. I was doing an endurance race, hour and 40 minutes, going into T1, but it was like the lap before my pit, so middle of the race. And the guy was super apologetic. I mean, it was clearly his fault. It was a hypercar, just killed me from behind as I'm about to turn in. And then after the race, you know how you see your safety rating? It has 4 down arrows next to that incident, which was not my fault at all. So they're just going by how severe the contact is. They're not trying to determine fault yet, and until they do that, none of it's going to help, in my opinion. Yeah, the radar's pretty good in PMR, I think. I like it. Yeah, I mean, LMU, I'm just going to back out, guys. You want to join someone else's lobby, maybe? What do you guys think? I'm going to go with user 8455 here. I guess where's the ready button at for me? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I feel like LMU has a lot of potential. I really enjoy it, but it's just every time I try to get into it, it only takes a few races, and I'm like, okay, like, there's only so much getting an hour into a race and getting killed. It's just not fun. Yeah, I guess maybe there's not a lot of people online here. This is a track that I don't know that well either. Yeah, for race room? Yeah, I bet so. Oh, I'm sure they will. Does race room have long races, Tama? Or is that only through like low fuel motorsports, LFM or whatever? Do they have anything in game that's just built in? All right, getting some people in here. Nice. feel like everyone must be the UK or something. Yeah, by the flags a lot because the pings are high. Did you notice my new overlay, Tamo? Can you see that? Trying to up my game a little bit. Okay, as events. I don't mind the short races. It's just I was thinking if LMU, if they don't fix the penalty system anytime soon, then maybe that would be a good alternative for me. This is nice. It's starting to fill up. Yeah, I'm not ready for it yet. I need to. I've only driven a few cars, and part of that was MX-5, which is a slower car. But I need to dive into that some more. Yeah, the only online I did was MX-5, and it was little sprint races, but it was good. We, we're going to be close to full. This is going to be nice. I'm probably going to be middle of the pack in this. We'll get to test that net code out. It's supposed to be a Christmas theme, but I don't know if you can really tell it's much of a Christmas theme. Also, there are some alerts set up, but I don't know if they're working for like when people follow and stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm not much of a pro when it comes to streaming. Yeah, it's like the little, they almost look like little lightsabers, but hanging down like with the Christmas colors or whatever. But yeah, and there's some at the bottom, and the overlay likes to put those up higher, but they were covering my pedal inputs and stuff, which people may want to see, so I put them lower where you can barely see it at the bottom. Trying to be festive. This is crazy. Almost everyone has a ping over 100 compared to, oh. Wow, yeah, I only um, run like 0 at somewhere like Daytona. I definitely will probably be running about 4 Aero on the Corvette. That's what I was running in GTE also. Because this game's pretty realistic when it comes to Aero, as far as low Aero helps whenever you have a longer straight and good top end. But something like Kyalami, where there's more kind of low and mid speed turns and not a lot of long straights, you probably would benefit from having a little more Aero. Did I recognize someone? I think there's been no one that I actually knew, but there were some gamer tags that looked familiar. The problem is I don't think I think like if they're on a different platform, like if you're on PC, then I'll see your username, but if you're on like Xbox or PlayStation, then you'll just show up as user blah blah blah. I think they don't have that working like Forza. It'd be nice if they were to get that working. All right, we got a full lobby here, guys. This is crazy. 7 laps, 10-minute qualifying. 5. This is gonna be nice. Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but we got. Come on, Spike, get with it, buddy. It's time to ready up. Got a couple people that still need to ready up. All right, boys, let's ready up. I wish I could send like a chat message to people. People are leaving now, I guess, because he's not readying up. Oh, this isn't good. Nope. If the leader readies up, it'll put down like a 60-second countdown. Come on, Spike, where you at, buddy? Come on, people, just hang out. Maybe he'll ready up in a second. Are people leaving to go to a different lobby? I wonder if I create the exact same lobby, if everybody will just jump in my lobby. Everybody's jumping. All right, let's jump out. Let's see what else we got. Where's everyone else going? Here, I'll create it. What was it? GT3. And it was Brianza. 10 minutes. 6 laps. 2x. See if we can get people in here. Come on, people. If people start joining here, as soon as we hit 20, I'll go. There's Rusty. Oh, he's in the Ford. The Ford is strong in GT3, from what I remember in the factory driver program. Yeah, we need something. Yeah, I think they were rushing just to get the basics working. So, yeah, if they can get the game stabilized, get it stabilized, get rolling starts, refine the penalty system. It's got it. I really like the physics in the game. I wonder if it's just people don't want to join up. I mean, I'm such a small YouTuber. I don't think people are recognizing the name. I don't think that's it. Yeah, Tamo, it definitely wouldn't be that hard. Hopefully they implement that soon. Hey, Rusty, is everyone else joining a different lobby? Feel free to back out and see if there's another GT3 lobby or something where everyone's joining up. And let me know. I was just trying to create a lobby that see if we could get all those people to join up. He probably readied up right after we left. Where do you see that at? That is spelled wrong. What are you looking at, Tamo? I'm sure there is something that's spelled wrong. What's it looking like out there, Rusty? Okay, yeah, let's do that. If it's got people in it, that's all I care about. The very top one, or Daniel? Oh, yeah, I just now noticed that, Tamo. Top one? Okay. We got spa, 10 minute, 7 laps. Nice. Come on, people. Wow, time progression is 30x. 7 a.m. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, Tamo, I feel like that's every day for me. Oh, I need to ready up. What am I doing? Yeah, make sure you have your lights on. Have a button mapped if you don't. It's spa though, so I think no, I don't think it will be that dark. I'm not sure. I haven't driven here in the night yet in this game. So the race is only going to be about 15, 16 minutes long, or well, let's say 20 minutes. So I don't think that'll be a complete full day night cycle. Oh, the countdown has begun. Hey, what's up, Wookie? Hey, what's up, Wannabe? Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I'm keeping it alive. Not curious. They're implementing my suggestions, not his. See what kind of setup I can put on this bad boy. I'm just going to do this off the cuff. Force feedback set up. Yeah, I love how in his videos he's always like they implemented his ideas. How much does this car weigh again? Wow, okay. The rod height is a little low. How many laps we got? 7. This is qualifying, so we'll take that down. That'll be enough. Let's get a base tune on this bad boy. I'm not worried about where I place in this race. I kind of just want to have fun and have some close battles. Hey, Tamo. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yep. I'll talk to you later. I'm doing my best, Lukey. Yeah, Wannabe. He just tries to copy me, of course, with his racing. This car feels a little bit different than the C8 Art. Not much, though. We'll see. Yeah, these will definitely be slower than the GTEs. Wow, understeer. Appreciate it. I'm gonna set a lap and then mess with the tune a little bit. Oh yeah, you can definitely brake a lot later in these cars. Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna count. Oh my goodness. Crazy vibrations. Alright, what's up? See how that feels. Yeah, I didn't stop beforehand, but I'd assume when I hit escape it should quit the force feedback, but it didn't. Okay, that's getting a little better. Yeah, race room is pretty strong. That's good. I have to lower the rear ride height just a little bit too much oversteer. Maybe just one click. I don't know. Let's get the tires going first. It's starting to feel pretty good. See if I can't quite take that flat out. So it needs work. Wow, 216. I don't think I'm going to touch that. Thank you, sir. See if we can get a toe right here. Oh, pull me down the straight, buddy. Whoa! My bad, dude. My bad. I was trying to cut underneath you and save my lap time, but I messed up. I'm not going to get a lap in. see how this thing feels. Hold on, I'll read the chat in a second. Yeah, I need more rotation right there. This is gonna be a slow lap time.
Checking flag this lap. Wrap it up.
I'm gonna get out of his way. I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll start from the back. Alright guys, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hey, thanks, Lukey. Yeah, I can see viewers now. I've got a better setup on that, but I don't have it set up where I can see subscriber count yet during the stream. Yeah, 700 would be a big achievement for me. Oh, there's still people on track. That's why it's going. Oh, I didn't complete a lap. I have no clue what the target is. How many laps are we doing? 7. I'll go conservative. That should be plenty. I'm gonna raise that just a touch. Maybe that'll get us the rotation we need. Hopefully that doesn't completely kill it.
Gonna be a messy start, man. So many cars in front of you.
Nice, Lukey. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Lukey. Thank you. Christmas bonus. You can't beat that. I'm guessing Justin got disconnected. That's the reason for the DQ. Alright, I think I've got enough fuel. Take that down to 4. Let me toggle these so that I don't start out with crazy high tire pressures. Where did I have that set before? Hold on guys, sorry. Give me a second here. Okay, that was right. I said keep going to auto. I hate when it does that. Alright. Let me get my glove on.
Keep focused.
That was a close one. Got held up there, didn't want to hit him. Alright, let's fill this thing out. Oh! Sorry guys, I couldn't help. Oh, about to wreck, not trying to hit him. Oh, he disconnected. Oh man. That was so unfortunate. Alright, let's see what this baby's got. Yeah, he lost control and hit the wall, and you know, he just took those guys out, but he wasn't, I mean, he was completely out of control at that point. Nothing he can do. And sometimes the sand trap will pull the car really hard to the left. And I think that's what happened to him. So it's just really unfortunate. I don't know that I can keep up with these guys. I gotta find my braking points. They're a little bit shorter than GTE. I may have too much aero though. Whoa, sand trap about got me. Dipped the tire. Oh. Hold on, Lukey. So what are you talking about, Lukey? Forgot that you already gave it to your friend. I'm sorry, I may have missed the message up there or something, or forgot something you told me recently. can break even later there. Yeah, he's going to have to make a mistake, and the guy behind me is going to be tough to hold off. Oh, I knew it was going to be close. I was carrying just a touch too much speed there. Oh, okay, look. Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Man, I think I can break even later. If you're talking about the thing at the top, latest sub, it's not working for YouTube for some reason. I don't know why. I haven't had time to really look into it. I think maybe because of YouTube permissions or something. What's up, Drifter? Are you playing today? I didn't see Metz or anybody online. I didn't know if he was going to be online today. Yeah, I plan to do a few more races. Yeah, I'll catch up with some of those chats after the race. Yesterday I ran off trying to read chats. Oh my goodness. Time to test my vision. Uh-oh, something happened.
This boat market isn't in contention so fast now.
Front tire temps are a little hot.
Continue to push hard and stay focused.
Looks like the Audi's giving them fits in the nighttime. Well, I had to lift there. I turned in a little too early and got grass. I think I got much better handling, but he's just got so much speed. Wow. Yeah, I can take this a lot faster. Oh, this is the final lap too. I just now realized that.
Heads up, you're not racing this mobile in front, so let's get past him quickly.
I think I left him enough room. Good race. Yeah, I need to work on the tune on this car. I just slapped that on.
Incredible job today.
He definitely,
Thanks to the
I
crew
would say
for
he
the hard work.
was slightly faster. He just made that mistake. I got lucky there. Yeah, my car, I need it to be a little looser actually, so I'll have that braking, but it's a little sticky, like the rear end in some of the turns. So I need to loosen that up. It'll make things easier. I should be able to carry just a touch more speed in places, and I may be able to do that with rear wing, lower that, and then I can compete on the top end a little better. But yeah, that was a good race. That was a good finish. Thanks, guys. So I wonder if he's going to put on another race. He's a really good driver. That GTK guy was really quick too. How did you end up, Rusty? I didn't see the standings. I didn't pay attention. I'm just going to stick with the same car. Hey, thanks, Lukey. Yeah, did you get caught up in that at the beginning? The guy got pulled left in the sand. It pulled him into the wall, and then he like bounced off the wall across the track. I think he collected 2 different people on that one. Yeah, that was a tough one. Because the sand traps will pull you so hard to the left sometimes if you just dip a tire. Yeah, that's just part of it. That's the part that sucks, but it happens. Oh, Buck's in here in the Lambo. He's really quick. Yeah, I can't get my replays to load yet. I'm hoping they fix that. Derby. Derby's a track I'm familiar with it. Not really GT3, but just from driving it in this game. It's a track I like to, like with the slower cars, like the MX-5 and stuff. I'll drive it to try to dial in force feedback. Hot, yeah, so it probably will be mediums. And I like that about this game because it's realistic. And like Forza, soft was always faster, but in this game, it's really about just having your tires at the right temp. Oh, sounds good, Lukey. I think there's one video I still that you have on that I need to catch up on. I've seen all of them except one. So what do I want to change about this car? Well, track temps aren't really that hot. We may be able to go softs. I'm gonna try changing the wing a little bit. We'll go with that. I just changed that quite a bit. I have to toggle these before I hit drive or the tire temps will be way off. Yeah, I just turned the lights on and leave them on. Let's see if I need to add more wing to the rear. I may need to add it back to port. I'm going to try the 100 forward here. Not bad, probably break a touch later. I'm guessing 125 right here. Oh wow, okay, I can break later than that. Yeah, I need to add the wing back up. We'll set a time just to set one up. Hold on, I'm gonna save this off. I think this will be fine. They need, it's supposed to be 60 kilometers per hour, not 60 miles per hour for the speed limit there in the pit. I may have to lower the rear end a little bit. Let me get the tires warmed up and see what it feels like. That was probably a cut. Let's see if it says something. Oh, it must have been on the line. I have to brake a little later there. May need to lower the tire pressure in the rear. Yeah, I think that extra wing's going to help. Just need to lower the tire pressure now. Not paying attention there. See if I can do better here. Alright, I gotta get better through here. Should be able to save a little more time. I have no clue if I'm saving time or not. Lost time there.
1 minute remaining.
Nope. So I need to go down the tire pressure a little bit. Into the rear. Let's go ahead and do that. And take it there. Hey, what's up, Vince? Yeah, everything's good here. How about you? Are you getting ready to go online? We've had some good racing this morning. Took a minute to get the community races going, but Patrick, however you say his name, he's got a good thing going here. We've been able to get some good lobbies. Hey, sounds good. Yeah, I've been able to, adjusting the camber made a big difference in GTE. I was able to run mid 212s in the race, in the GTE sprint, in the C8R, so not even the Ford. It was mainly just ride height and camber. Yeah, he's super fast. I'm not sure if we are or not. Oh, I'm gonna add some fuel. I don't know how much I need for this, dude. Alright, hold on, guys. Give me a second. Wow, less than I thought. See, I still have to toggle the tire pressures or else they'll come out really high. Let me get my racing glove on here. Yeah, for me it was 13s, and then I started tweaking the tune and it made a huge difference. Yeah, I haven't messed with GT3 as much. I'm trying to do similar tuning to this car, but I'm not sure what good times are in GT3. we go. Oh, it looks like there was a false start back there, a missed start. I hope he didn't get disconnected, and that's why he didn't start. That's unfortunate, because he's really fast. Hey, sounds good, Mess. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, I'll try to stop by, if I don't wreck here, later today when you get on. I turned in a little early there. Ugh. You want a late apex here. Well, that was not great though. Could have carried more speed. I think this thing's gonna, I wonder if it's gonna get dark here soon, because he's got that day-night cycle really cranked up. Still not pushing as far out as I can there. This car feels really good here. I tried to carry too much speed there. Oh, that was a cut. I didn't check if he has penalties on or not. He may not have them on. There we go. Oh, maybe it was slower. Trying to see how hard I can push. I'm messing up a little bit. Oh, that sucks, Rusty. There was a weird start. It looked like somebody's car didn't. They didn't start somehow, and it caused chaos at the beginning. I just saw it in the rearview mirror. Alright, let's bring it home, boys. I'm going way wide there. I still haven't figured out T1 that well. Or at least not in this car. Got a little loose there. Good race, everybody. Wow, 126 flat. That is moving.
You are the race winner. Fantastic result. Incredible drive.
This Patrick guy is super fast. AJ, Buck Bathurst, he's really quick too. Well, he backed out. I'm not sure. We'll see if we can get one more together. I think I'm going to do one more race if we can get it together, but it looks like people are just going to leave. I'm the leader now. I love Mosport. I don't know if anybody else will want to race it, but hold on.
Second and Malioli third, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
Wow. I'm kind of debating on 60X just to see what it would be like. Everybody will probably leave if I do that, though. We'll see if people join up. If not, then maybe someone else will have a lobby. We don't have to do the 60X, though. I can change that. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should, Drifter, but I just haven't taken the time to do any of that. Let's maybe change that setting. I think maybe that's turning people off. Let's do 10X and 7 a.m. It should be good.
Angio comes second and Malioli third, making Moss the first British driver ever to win this famous race.
I really like the in-game liveries, to be honest. On the Corvettes, they look so good. Yeah, I'll give it another 15, 30 seconds, see if more people join in, then I'll ready up. Ooh, I have to check that out. Alright, I'm thinking it's time to go. Come on, AJ. Hey, sounds good, Lukey. You do such an awesome job. You're definitely going to have to buy a new house to hold all those things. Yeah, that's true, Drifter. It does make a difference in how that looks. Get these tires warmed up. I love this track. I'd never driven it before until this game. Squeezing upside of here. Whoa. Bad angle, but I have to take it. Whoa, there's some lag there. Oh, my bad. Oh. Get around this guy. He's got a bad ping, I think. I missed that turn. It's going to get me there. Well, you can run wide there in real life, so, but you have to be careful and not to go stay wide too long. Too much curve there. Sometimes if you just nick that curve, it'll help you rotate the car and you can get on the throttle better. But you definitely don't want to do it that hard. Well, messed that up. A little too much. You slid real hard. There we go. See if we can get into the 13s. Messed it up again. Had to let up. Alright, here we go. call it there. I don't want to ruin their laps. So 0.5. Yeah, not bad. We'll take a little extra just to be safe. Yeah, thanks, Lukey. We'll see if anyone can top it before overtime ends.
You've done it! That's Paul! You smashed it!
Hey, yeah, I recognize the name. I'm not sure. O'Malley, is that how you pronounce it? But yeah, definitely recognize the name. I plan to stream Saturday mornings PMR and hopefully Thursday and Friday evenings starting around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For anyone out there who wants to join up, we can do community lobbies. It doesn't have to be serious, or we can do ranked online, whatever people want to do. I think I've got enough fuel. I have a bug where I have to toggle tire pressures before I jump in, or else the tire pressure will be really high. Hopefully I can run softs as the day gets warmer. They may overheat. That's the time of day in the middle of the screen. I really like that. I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Good luck, mate. You can do it.
Here we go, boys. Hey, thanks, Lukey. Good luck, everybody. Have to take it a little easy at first lap. I hope. It depends on the tires though, as it heats up. Because the guy behind me is really fast. I mean, there's probably several fast people in here, but I recognize his name for sure. Yeah, if you get around T1, it's not that bad, as long as you don't have a skill issue, which I have sometimes. I've actually only gotten hit hard once in T1, and I survived it, that I can remember. It's been pretty clean. I should probably share this tune as a bass. It's pretty good. I just made it while streaming today. Such a good track. Yeah, sometimes they don't work because I try to gear down too quickly. But I'm not sure if that's always the case. Yeah, I tried going to 4th instead of all the way to 3rd, but just wanted to push too much. I can get a little more out of that corner. I just haven't nailed it just right yet. Yeah, if it was any later in the day, it would be too hot for sauce. It's borderline right now. Keep it on the island being the keywords there.
We're coming up to Bow Marker. This guy was all over the place a few laps ago, so be careful getting past.
Thanks, dude. I think he was getting out of the way on purpose there. Classy move. Oh, it's a race to the finish. Oh!
Holding your lead well. Current second is gaining on you.
Hey, thanks. Hey, that sounds good. I think this is going to be my final race. I've been on for almost 3 hours now. I need to get some stuff done, and it's about lunchtime for me. Did you guys see that? So I'm not driving this. It's just automatic, and it just pit maneuvered that guy. So I need to get some work done. Also, I may join in later in a few hours when Metz is online. Oh, okay. For whatever reason, yeah, and they call you Metz calls you AJ, right? I assume that's your name. If you don't mind me calling you that. I recognize your name from both of them from Metz, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. My bad on that. But yeah, I can give you that tune. I'll jump out. I'll show it on screen, and then you guys can pause it and do whatever. Hey, bye, Lukey. Appreciate you hanging out.
Incredible job today. Thanks for the big effort. Big thanks to the crew for their hard work.
Maybe one day, if the GT7 servers go down, I can talk you back into PMR. But yeah, hopefully the servers get more stable before that happens, though. But really appreciate it, Lukey, as always. And guys, if you just hold on for a minute, I'll show the tune before I jump off. All right, I'm gonna back out here. And I don't know that this is optimal. It's just kind of where I started and got it in a comfortable state. That's the C8R. It's not going to matter, but I'll jump in there. Hey, what's up, Mr. Redneck? I hear you're into the NASCAR game these days. Or at least at some point. It's been a while since Batman mentioned that. Hey AJ, so yeah, you'll be able to come back and pause this, but basically this is my force feedback. If you look in the description of the YouTube, I have my base and global in-game settings for anyone watching this. I have the Logitech G Pro direct drive wheel, so I find this to feel really good on GT3 and GTE. Then here's what I was running. So pretty much the defaults except for this. Maybe I bumped that up, or it was already up. I can't remember. And this is, hold on, the key is the suspension. So everything should be the default except I take the ride height down as low as it'll go in the front, and then half of that in the rear. And then I'm running about 4.5 degrees camber on the front, and on the rear I run like maybe 2 clicks lower. Hold on. So it's about 1.5 clicks lower in the rear. So camber and rod height, those are the 2 main adjustments I make. I don't know if I think I may have tweaked roll bars too, but I can't remember. Hey, what's up, How High? Hey, Redneck, how's Forza at the moment? Is it, I know when they announced the layoffs, it kind of went downhill for a few weeks. Did it pick back up? It seems like there's still a lot of loyal people that play in that game. I didn't experience it. It's weird, like it's showing that at 0.4, but if I load it in, and then it'll show it at 0.8. Oh, weird. I guess I adjusted that back down after the fact. So you can definitely tweak that, but if you go up on this, you may need to go this way on the rear. That's weird. So okay, don't go by what I just loaded. I didn't save this. I need to save this off. That right there is what I was running. Yeah, if it's a track with where you have to go over a lot of curves, like sausage or something, it may need to raise it up. I just started messing with this today on those few races we ran. Sounds good, AJ. Let me know how you get along on it. What are you driving mainly, Redneck? Are you still doing like a and B class lobbies? Hey, yeah, no problem, AJ. Now you can go beat Mets, which I think you do a lot of the time anyways. Mets is fast though. He always acts like he's just an average racer. He's quick. He's a really good driver. Nice, Redneck. Yeah, I don't have Game Pass anymore, so I don't have access to the game. I had that, and I had the premium pass through the Game Pass. Um, I do everything through Steam now, so that way I don't have a monthly fee to play online. If they were to lower Forza Motorsport, put it on sale for like under $20, then I would get it to race with you guys occasionally. But I don't have it right now, and I don't want to pay the monthly fee to Game Pass. And I would have to start all my progress over again. Uh, as far as earning all the cars, I wouldn't have all that. Yeah, if um, if you got multiple gamers in the house, they raised it, so I don't think the highest end premium's probably worth it anymore. But when it was like $15-20, that was an incredible deal because they had so many day one games and stuff. Oh, by the way, Redneck, um, I don't know if Batman mentioned it to you, but I messaged you a while back in Discord, and I included you in a Discord channel where it's like me, Batman, Wannabe, Lukey, and just some people that were talking racing. Um, if you ever check that out, I know you don't get on Discord that often. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. Um, oh, okay, so you were in there. You were in there lurking, just not letting us know. Guys, well, Redneck, be sure to hit us up there in that chat when you get a chance. And guys, I'm going to end it there. I need to get some stuff done around the house and eat some lunch. Yeah, no worries. No worries. All right, guys. Well, I'll catch you in the next one. I'll probably stream again next Thursday evening as far as Project Motor Racing goes. So next Thursday evening. So I'll see you guys later.